Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rival Esports pool party. We are out here chilling. We're grilling. We're feeling pretty good, hanging out in the sun as we've got some real good teams facing off and bringing that Rocket League. Of course, I am Sam L. I'm joined alongside Subi. And Subi, that's a good match we saw just now, but I think this one up in front of us going to be even better. Noble versus Linking Up. And looking at some of the players on these rosters, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, and not only the rosters, but both teams didn't drop one single game yesterday. So right out of the gate, we have two undefeated teams going up against each other. And yeah, you said it, the rosters are also worthy to be mentioned. I took mine off because I was a follower.
I definitely
First I was a leader, then I became a follower. But sometimes that happens.
I didn't want to get the sunglass marks, on my face from the sun. So that's okay. I'm feeling all right.
Okay, yeah, you put on some SPF 4000.
Yeah, I got it. It's pretty hot in here, but I'm trying to get that tan. At least go outside once every year. That's my rule. So this weekend, you guys get to see me. Ignore this room back here. I'm actually outside, I promise.
Yeah, that's actually a pergola around you. It's open roofed.
Yes, I didn't know what the heck that was, but thank you for further clarifying because I
not purgatory. They look the same where you're at, kind of, but pergola.
Hey, this can't feel like purgatory, not with the good players and the good Rocket League. So forget that. If this is purgatory, I'm gonna go ahead and just stay right here. Noble and Linking Up. I like that you called out that they have not dropped a game, guys. That's not a match. They haven't dropped a game so far. So, yeah, these are kind of two titans of this tournament. If you're looking at the four teams that made it through, this is really probably our top two teams coming at each other here in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. And make sure you guys get your votes in. If you want Noble, it's !NBL. If you want Linking Up, it's !LU. And you're going to see a bunch of familiar faces on the field as we head into game number 1. I'm so excited for this. I feel like this is going to be such a high intensity match. There's going to be aggression all over the field, nitty gritty type of Rocket League, and that's my favorite type to watch.
Yeah, heck yeah. Honestly, I feel bad for whichever team loses here and has to go down into the lower, because we very well could see that same team come back up to the top. Right now, we have game number 1 underway. Noble versus Linking Up. Noble in the blue, Linking Up in the orange. 6 really good players on the field, and the pace already coming through. There's a Alpha Kept redirect. Saw a lot of that from him yesterday. He picks up right where he left off.
An absolute zinger put on target. Nice pass from Zombie, but how about the ground pinch shot from midfield from Alpha Kept to put it under the crossbar? Incredible show of Rocket League knowledge as he knew that ball was just going to be fired on target.
Oh man, that was absolutely scorched. Now they're looking for more. Here's Noble with another play. Zombie this time finishes it off from a pass from Noxus. Look at Noxus looking to the center of the field. Sosa, not looking so good as he read that wrong, and that's 2 quick goals for Noble.
Just a zesty shot there from Zombie. Put on target, and what better time than for our pool party. But here comes Linking Up. They just can't seem to break out of their own end. They haven't really had any time. We haven't had a minute of play, and Sosa booms this ball downfield, but Zombie is gonna hit this up to the ceiling and just kind of leave it. Didn't get the touch he wanted it. How about the passing play from Linking Up? They say you can do it, so can we.
Yeah, Linking Up too good to hold down for too long. They do link up. It is Shadow over to Sosa as they put that into the top left corner, and Linking Up showing they're not going away. They are back to a 2-1 game. They are looking for the tie now, but gonna take a save. Shadow puts it up over top. Gets demoed as he comes through, and Zombie also there. Zombie demoed by Sosa. That allows that play to just reset and rest a little bit. We saw some physicality there.
I told you guys. I told you this was going to be a nitty-gritty type of game. Just people punching each other in the mouth all over the field. But as we settle things down, Linking Up, taking control of the offensive side of the field. Shadow got the demo, but a good challenge from Zombie forces his ball into the side of the field.
Great response coming for linking up, as they have 4 shots on the board, looking to get that 5th and get that 2nd goal, but no, that won't happen. AlphaKep puts it under the defender. You saw in net, defender waiting, had to make a choice. Is it going up? Is it going down? He pre-jumps, but good job by AlphaKep, puts it right under.
Yeah, and Sosa was in ball cam that entire time, so he didn't see the shot coming on target until about a half a second before the ball was touched. So you need such incredible reaction time if you're going to be able to save that. Just good positioning from the side of Noble.
Noble, they get that 2-goal lead back. But we saw linking up, they are not going to stay down. Even when they're down in the game, they are pushing forward. He just knocks this with a redirect. Joe Freshness in time. Great positioning by him. Able to get that clear, but not downfield as the ball will come back through. Here's now Noble pushing yet again. AlphaKep down through the box. No one there, but pressure here from Noble. Even when they play dies for them a second, they've got multiple members back where they can just keep this down into linking up's end. Eventually, they're going to get boost star.
Yeah, and you got to expect if you're on the side of linking up, after every single shot, someone's coming through the net to look for a demo. So you've got to be on your toes. You got to have your head on a swivel. Just makes it so hard to play against. But one way to counter that is good soft clear like that to a teammate, and he's got to hit that to boom it down the field. But
yeah, he's got no boost.
So. Yeah, it's hard to do. But when you're playing against a team like Noble, they're going to be trying to boost start you.
Oh, definitely. That's what we've seen. They need a clear bad here. Linking up. Can Shadow get it?
Boost.
Oh, doesn't get that flip reset, but at least gets him downfield, but only for a second.
Yeah, he had to use like 75 boosts on that one to be able to get up to it. Good challenge there from Alpha. Gets a boost steal again. And once again, linking up, stuck in their own half, but a nice shot on target from Joe Freshness as AlphaKep holds down the defensive line. They're still up by 2, minute and a half to go, but they want to limit those mistakes just like that.
And with how much pressure's coming on from Noble, it's real important that linking up start putting shots on net as well. Force Noble back, keep them, right now it feels like Noble are somewhat disrespecting linking up. They really don't have a lot of respect at all coming for what linking up are doing. And I can't blame them because linking up are not forcing these plays. We're not seeing a ton of saves at all coming here for Noble. It's 5 saves on the board, but it doesn't feel like it, as linking up having real trouble. Here's now Shadow in mid. Can someone get that double on that? You've got to have someone there for that. It just isn't working out. The timing right now between the 3 players of linking up is not working out.
Yeah, they're playing pretty spaced out. I mean, you almost have to play that way against Noble. They're doing a great job with those passing plays, so it forces them to spread out. So his passing plays aren't going to be as quick for linking up. They're not going to be on target. And a miscommunication under 30 seconds. They need a goal. They need it quick.
Yeah, that means all members on the field over in the offensive zone pushing up. Got to forget about defense at this point. You've only got 17 seconds to go, and you need 2 goals. That means Sosa needs to go up for that. May not have the boost, though. Instead, he's going to rotate back around. There's Joe Freshness out to the center.
There it is.
Shadow gets it. They need it on net, though. That's not going to do it, as this ball will bounce down through. But the first game will go to Noble. A 3-1 victory on the board for them, and looking real good in game number 1.
Yeah, and some might say a noble effort from them put on the play.
Where's the buzzer?
I like that, Sam. No, but Noble just playing great Rocket League. They were forcing their opponents into bad positions, forcing their opponents into hitting the ball errantly because they're expecting a challenge to be put on a 50-50 so quick after that ball is put into the field that they're just throwing the defense out of a loop. They don't know where they're going. They're twisted up, but I have all the faith in the world in linking up. They're going to be able to get more than 1 goal. I can promise you that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this was just game 1. You never know what we're going to see moving forward into these future games. Remember, like we said, linking up was one of the top teams coming into this day 2. So they've got the skill, and we know these players, Shadow, Sosa, Joe Freshness. We know that they have the ability I think some of those plays where they need to put the ball on net, I think that's going to be huge for them. Some of the strikes in mid, especially as they were looking for they just couldn't find those clears to get the ball downfield. So honestly, I think if they just focus on aiming towards the Noble side and their net, you're at least going to force Noble back and keep them honest.
Yeah, you've got to try and also break up those passing lanes. Be a little more aggressive if you're that first man forward. Try and visualize the field, and if that ball's going to the side, just kind of expect that it's a pass to one of their teammates.
Chat asked if I think I was cool. Yes, I am definitely cool. I don't think I am, but thank you, chat, for wondering, how can you not be cool when you're at the rival pool party? Come on, man. What kind of question is that? Jeez, chat, show this guy what's up. Of course,
Look at this
cool.
pressure.
How can I not be cool with this amazing Rocket League on the field?
I'm not cool because this stuff gets my heart rate
cool.
going. Look at the...
You are cool.
Oh, Doxus went through the zone. Shadow had to jump over it. The ball almost rolled in the net. The aggression just coming out right out of the gate from Noble. They're doing such a good job. Look at the beautiful clear. They see no pressure coming, so he puts it into the corner. They're able to break right out of their defensive end and start some offense. And it just looks like Linking Up has no clue what's happening right now.
They really have had trouble finding any sort of offense, that's for sure. These connections just aren't there. You see one guy make a play, where's your teammate to follow up? The thought just isn't there, and that means usually it's Noble just powering the ball right back downfield. We're seeing a lot of booming clears from Linking Up, but no one there to follow up on those.
Yeah, I think that one was meant to be a pass to the left side of the field. He just didn't hit the ball correctly. I believe Shadow was cheating up that side, but how about this? This ball's up. Shadow's got to go, but Alpha's already there. And a good bump from Noxus is going to give Shadow all day long to poke this downfield, but Noxus with a good touch leaves that ball for Alpha Kep, and once again, Noble pushing into the offensive zone.
They're playing a very safe style, and it's working out so far. Linking Up have only just one shot on. Now here's Noxus out to the center, can't connect. Instead, it's going to be Zombie back in his end. Out to
nice
the center
demo.
of the field. That is a demo, and that's huge, but still a play coming here for Linking Up. Only for a second now. It is Noxus. He's going up off the ceiling. Can he get it? Looks for the flip. Not quite enough. He wasn't right there for the flip reset, but he nearly had that.
That was good, clear downfield from Linking Up. I love the pass over and then the shot hard on target. Noble rotated just at the right time to have a man back, and Alpha Kep pokes that ball forward. Joe Freshness sees it, and going back and forth. Still tied up right at halftime. Both teams looking to find a couple more shots, but Noble leading in that category with 4.
Maybe another one coming here as it is on net. Shadow with a weak clear, but it's over the corner. That will buy him time as Joe Freshness helps out. Joe coming all the way through center, down on that ball, able to stop it for a second. But now here's Noxus. He has some boost, gets it up and over the defense, but not past Sosa. Last line of defense there as we remain scoreless. Linking Up have done a great job of at least keeping Noble off the board in this game, as we've not seen a goal from either team, which leads me to believe that the next goal here may decide it.
Yeah, we're definitely getting close to that golden goal territory. Good shot on target from Sosa, but Noxus patient in that defensive zone, saves his team. And speaking of saving their team, Joe Freshness, the last man back on that play.
I like it. That's a name change right there. You heard it, Joe. I know you're going to go back and watch this. Here is the freshman playing like a senior, but ball on, not enough. Save coming from Zombie. Can he get another? No, he's there, but doesn't. The first goal finally falls through. Linking Up come on the board first. And it's all started from the freshman.
And put your eyes on the field, because my goodness, the shot on target was at such a tight angle from the left side. The defense had to scurry over to that post. And then the next shot follows up from the right at the exact same angle, just throwing the defense off. I love the play from Linking Up. Here comes Zombie, gets the wave dash on the ball. Not going to do too much. Noxus looking to pass this ball to Alpha, and a good save and challenge there from Shadow.
Yeah, big stop as he came through, got the block on that, keeps this 1-0 for linking up as now we're down in the final minute. Great play, Sosa out just in time there.
Oh,
Puts it forward, but now that demo gonna leave the net open. Can Joe get there? He does. Wow, linking up. They're playing with fire here as Noble have had all the pressure, but still the shutout intact here for linking up. Here's now Shadow. Waits out Zombie. Zombie to the center. Now Sosa puts that on. Can Alpha get there? No, what a redirect from Shadow. Right in Alpha's grill. Puts it by him.
oh my goodness. Shadow says, "Now you're not going to go for that." He bodies him out of the way and then sneaks in, able to find the nice angle to put it bottom right post. And 2-2 with 2 on one side, 0s on the other. Noble looking to find one to try and get a Hail Mary play. Tie game number 2 up.
Yeah, this was a great effort, great bounce back here for linking up as they will put the ball down into Noble's end, and that is going to do it. That second goal was huge for them as we saw pressure for Noble. Looking like they may get that game tied up, but as the second goal gave linking up breathing room, they're able to hang on here and get this series tied up as well. We knew they were not going to stay down, not for long, and we definitely knew we had a series on our hands.
Yeah, and we were talking, and right around halftime, I believe it was linking up, had 3 shots. And in the second half, put on another 3 shots. That's consistency, and that's what I like to see from this squad. They played the game the same way the entire way through. They met Noble blow for blow, and the passing plays were beautiful, especially that second one that Shadow was able to get that doink put on the ball. Just a good, solid shot, able to put an exclamation point on this game.
Yeah, and really, I think that game also marked by their defense as well, because we saw Noble put up a ton of shots, leading to a ton of saves for linking up on their side, but they were able to hang on, keep the game close enough, and eventually keep that game a win for them. So I love the defense for linking up. They need to play a little bit more, I think, in Noble's end if they want to have this series go their way. But a good bounce back effort in game number 2 as we go into game number 3. 5 minutes reset on the clock. This is Noble versus linking up. Again, Noble in the blue, linking up in the orange. This is a best of 5, and we are tied up 1-1, putting us into a best of 3 situation. Alpha kept downfield. Joe cuts it off.
Oh, nice.
Good redirect by Shadow on net. No one there to follow by linking. That does put Noble in an awkward situation, which means linking's going to go right back downfield. Here's Sosa. Does get a tap. That means there's more to come probably here for Joe. He does. Keeps this ball alive. Good play, though, by Alpha. Hops up and gets a touch on that one. We're seeing a lot of those little touches there to break these plays up. It looks so small and maybe unrecognizable, but it's huge when you're talking about stopping offensive chances.
Absolutely crucial. If you can see those passing lanes and just get any type of touch on the ball or the player, you're going to rattle that play up, shake things up, and force them to try and change their play as Joe Freshness was coming in, looking for a shot. Good back pass over to Sosa. They're working the field left to right, front to back, and how about that? Sosa drops that ball down for Shadow, but a little miscommunication. Gonna give Zombie some time to reel this ball in.
Yeah, Sosa wasn't sure if Joe was going to come in for that. Might have even been a situation where they could have passed it out. But still, this is linking up with the pressure. Joe's in the backfield. Will he come around? No, he's just going to wait on that. Noxus and Zombie for Noble both go up. That leaves Joe all by himself. No clear there, but the ball coming down on. Great heads-up play by Shadow. Recognizing the defense is off and just puts that ball on.
Yeah, and I love the follow from Shadow. Zero hesitation, just goes straight for this ball. Joe Freshness gets in Knox's way there to kind of get in his face and get him out of the defensive zone, and linking up, carrying on with that momentum from game number 2 into game number 3, looking like a brand new team.
Yeah, definitely. You could say that. We saw the 3 goals from Noble in that first game, but nothing doing ever since then, as linking up have definitely found a chink in that armor. There's now Shadow for linking up. Over to Sosa, up off that backboard, gonna wait for Alpha. They're working that same kind of boost starve there. expect Joe to grab that. He does. That means real low boost now for Noble.
0 for Noxus.
Oh, man. This is not looking good. If they can just put this out front. That's a big clear, though, for Zombie.
Yeah, and Noxus again, still no boost, but gets that boost steal, and Zombie comes in. Joe Freshness, the last-ditch effort on that half flip. Able to get a touch on the ball, and still 1 goal on the side of linking up. Noble trying to do anything, and there's a nice shot, but an even better save from Joe Freshness to hold on to the 1-goal lead.
He has his head in the game, that's for sure. Bailing his teammates out there. Keeping this shutout alive. Now Shadow here for linking up down into the Noble zone. Noxus for Noble, looks for a clear. Zombie there as well. Oh, what a play coming for Zombie. That flip gets it right under the defender. A beautiful play coming from Zombie, the acrobat in the air.
Does a kick flip to hit that ball, gets underneath it, and he's rolling backwards. So it puts some upper momentum on that ball, gets it over the defender. There's some shots that you just don't expect, and that's absolutely one of them.
Yeah, that rotation, just to wait it out and flip it under. What a heads-up shot and play coming from Zombie. We are now back to a tie game here as Noble continue to push. Couple of demos open up the field. Both teams exchange.
Oh,
it
nice.
is Noble who keep possession of this ball. Alpha for Noble to the side. Sosa there. And we see Alpha. He has no boost. That is a smart play, letting Noxus take that ball downfield. That's teamwork, and that allows them more field position against linking up. This is like what we saw in the start of game 1. Both teams coming out firing. And again, looking like the next goal may decide this game here. Big demo coming through. Joe Freshness needs to get over to the box. He does, but this pressure here from Noble continues on as they press linking up. Linking up to the side. Another clear just not there for them. What do they got to do, Subi? They're looking so off right now.
Get that ball out of the corners. They keep trying to bang that corner, and it's just not working out for them. Let's see some center ball play, pass that ball towards the box. But yeah, it just looks like linking up sees that, and they're able to recognize it, able to defend it. Noble not able to do anything else, but a rare miss from Joe Freshness there. Sosa cleans this up, and a demo put on Alpha Cat. They have numbers for a little bit, but Noxus, good pass down to Zombie. They're still looking to find some offense, but thankfully this game's still tied up.
The execution just not necessarily there for linking up, it seems like so far. They're making really good decisions. Some of the plays just not there. We may be looking at overtime. We are. It is 1-1. Game number 3 here. We are tied 1-1 in the series, and 1-1 in this game pushes us to overtime. Here's now Joe Freshness. Oh, what a play! And Noxus, right place, right time, makes a save. I thought for sure that's going in.
Oh my goodness, what a way to see the angle that was going to be put on the ball and just take it away. Last ditch effort comes in crucial for that save. We remain tied in overtime, and Sosa going to bomb this ball downfield. Zombie, nice catch, gets the flick, but good pressure from Sosa. Rotates through, gets the boost, but Noxus able to relieve the pressure and give the ball over to Noble.
Noble has the pressure up to the center. Shadow, though, breaks it up, and now he's downfield. He's going to go up off the wall. He's got Joe Freshness in the center. Can he wait it out? He makes it happen! Joe Freshness, just a decoy. Shadow carries it in, and that's the series lead here for this linking up squad.
Oh, and at the last second, he turns his eyes on the defender and bumps him out of the way. Beautiful play from linking up to take game number 3 and also give themselves series advantage in this pool party. They're making a cannonball right now.
Woo, party! I tell you what, Noble, it seems like it has been an eternity since that game 1 win from them, as linking up have bounced back now with 2 real solid victories. The chat, there's the vote. If you put your vote out there, you might be feeling bad because we got 68% thinking Noble was going to take this, but right now linking up have got that advantage, and they're looking at the series point coming into next game.
A lot of shots put on the board from Noble. And honestly, it didn't feel like they had that many. They just were put on without any real power, without any precision, easily turned away from linking up. All 3 members got a save from linking up, everyone doing their part, but I was thoroughly impressed with Joe Freshness this match. Every time I looked, he was somewhere that was not really, you didn't expect him to be. He was either downfield cherry picking, he's at midfield swooping in to get just a random touch on the ball to shake up the defense a little bit. He's doing a great job right now, just playing unconventional Rocket League.
Hey, it's working, that's for sure. There were times where I watched Noble and they were spinning around in circles. They had no clue what to do. Heads on a swivel, but it didn't matter as they really looked off on defense, which is honestly what we saw Noble do linking up in that first game. We'll see now, Subi. Can Noble find some of that magic that they had in this game 1, or are we going to see this momentum stay through for linking up? This is game number 4. Here's Zombie for Noble. Into the air. Sosa there. Shadow gets beat by Noxus. Go for Sosa up yet again. Not going to be enough, though, as Alpha. He's got Zombie in the middle. No, Zombie going back for boost. This is an opportunity now for linking up. They need to take advantage. They will, as Shadow wins that dunk down through over Zombie, giving Sosa a chance. Noxus is going to boom that ball downfield. Either one of these teams, we talked about it, Subi, coming in, how deserving they are, how impressive they were leading up. If I'm down in the lower bracket, I'm watching this matchup right now thinking, oh my God, I don't know who I'm going to face, but it's not going to be good because we got some really good teams. I can't believe one of them's going down into the lower after this.
Yeah, for real. I mean, if you're retrospect, you just played Nefarious, they swept you, and both of these teams, Noble and linking up, looking like they could easily take on Nefarious, no problem. So you got to be shaking in your boots a little bit. But this game's still tied up, linking up, just trying to slowly work their way downfield as they do have the upper hand in the series. Noble trying to make no mistakes. It's Noxus finds Alpha Kep, but Alpha a little too wide and goes off the post. But Zombie gonna keep the pressure up. And Demo as well rotates through the zone. Beautiful play. Alpha Kep puts the exclamation point on this game.
And that was a huge demo there. That's the last man back, and that's a wide open shot from Alpha. Love that physical play. You've only got 3 members on the field, and as soon as somebody gets taken out, it's almost always going to be an odd man situation. Noble used that demo and that physicality to get another goal. There's some more physicality as Shadow gets taken out. That means Shadow's all by himself back through, and oh man! Sosa taken out as well. The demos working out here for Noble. That's got to be frustrating if you're linking up.
Oh, absolutely. You got to get a little irritated when you get demo, or unless you're just a robot. And what a save from Alpha Kep. Sosa was trying to sneak that ball in, backside, unable to do so. Sosa again looking for a redirect, but from the defense from Noble right now is just perfect. Zombie gets by 1, but this ball back in to Noble's zone, and Noxus just waits patiently as they still are on defense and still getting demos.
Yeah, demos, plenty of those. I'm also recognizing, I think, where Noble are seeing the field that linking up are giving them, and you're seeing a lot of catch plays, a lot of attempts at dribbles. So for linking up, they've got to recognize that Noble are starting to change up their style a little bit here. Not seeing those booming clears. They're trying to keep the ball close.
Keep that ball close to your chest, just like your heart, boys. Don't get that broken, okay?
I wear my heart on my sleeve. At least I would if I had sleeves.
You don't have... Yeah, I was going to say...
I got him. Still 1-0 here, Subi, with Noble and this early lead, and they're still hanging on. It's the first goal we saw from Noble in a long time. And they're able to stay on top, but I don't know. This has got to be tense right now because the one goal, I don't know if they're able to keep this up against linking up.
Yeah, linking up's just giving them way too much space right now. Noble has all day long to, you were talking about it, they survey the field really well, see what the defense is giving them, and act appropriately. But when they're pressured is when they start to make mistakes. This last minute, we need to see linking up, tighten things up, play a little more aggressively, have at least 2 members in the offensive half to keep the ball in the zone.
One more minute of play to decide this game here. Can Linking Up get it back? They're still trying to find their first goal of this game. Good flick by Shadow, but there is Noxus, and Alpha Kept follows up as well. Allows Noble to put the ball downfield.
Nice from Joe Freshness. Got it around one, drove around him because he was going to get bumped. Just good heads-up play to clear this ball out, but they're still down by one. Still a lot of work to be had as Noble is not backing down easily.
Oh! Not backing down, and they've got more than that. They're pressing as well. Zombie recognizes Shadow does not have that gap coverage. There's no way he's getting in his face, so he's got time to wait. He's got time to flick. Great goal coming there for Zombie, and now 2-0 lead for Noble. Under 30 seconds. They just have to hang on, and we are looking at a game number 5. They continue to press here as Alpha's up off that back wall, puts it down into the box.
Smart play, though. Smart play from Noble. You can't have players pushing up. You're up by 2. No reason to try and get greedy to get another. But I think both of us wanted to see someone put that in because that was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, the pass was there, but I agree. They had this 2-0 lead, and they recognized that moment. Don't do anything that's out of character. And honestly, that's exactly what you would expect from the level of play that we see on the field from these players. Noble, 2-0. They stopped this Linking Up momentum. Linking Up looking like they were going to run away with this series coming into this game 4, but Noble are able to bounce back. They get the 2 goals and shut out Linking Up in game number 4. We're on to game 5.
Yeah, it's like they just weathered the storm, waited that first minute and a half. Noble just held on, and Linking Up, they pushed so hard forward I don't know if I can talk right now. I don't know what's happening. My tongue is heavy. I like to chew on it. I don't know. But anyway, they waited it out, and Linking Up started pushing up a little too far forward. Noble was able to clear the ball over their head. Linking Up tried to react in a positive way by sending 2 players back instead. And Noble saw that. They had all the time in the world. They played this game perfectly.
They did, and even though Noble took that game 4, I like that chat is trying to get back in it. You're seeing the vote bar now start to go a little bit more in Linking Up's favor. It's almost looking like a 50-50 split between chat. So chat has no idea. We have no idea. We're going into game 5, a 2-2 tied series. One of these teams is going on into the winner's final, and one of these teams is going down into that lower bracket. We will see who it is as we have 5 minutes on the clock. What a great showing between Noble and Linking Up. These 2 teams so close. Lots of demos coming for Noble as they continue that demo on the wall. Joe Freshness doesn't care, though. He's going to keep this ball down into the Noble zone. Gives Shadow and Sosa time. Here's now Sosa. He waits. Oh, got the fake on Zombie. Can he beat Alpha? He doesn't, but that gives Joe a chance. Joe now waiting. Has Shadow in the center. Shadow out into the middle. Noxus makes a save. Alpha Kept makes a save. Big defense. Big stops from Noble.
Oh my goodness. They just couldn't get that ball in. Linking Up, doing everything they could in the offensive half, but Noble stood strong. Strong defensive line. All 3 members pitching in on that one.
We've seen that defense from Noble as well. And may lead to a goal. Can they finish it off? They do. Zombie gets it. He started it. He finishes it. It's the defense of Noble giving them a chance as they push downfield. And I tell you what, that read by Zombie, he took that clear and said, yeah, no, that's a goal.
Yeah, and just going backside up high behind the defender. Such a smart shot once again from this Noble squad. And Zombie sees a mistake from the defense but can't capitalize. Shadow going to clear this ball over to Joe Freshness, and Alpha Kev has to rotate back, giving his team time, but they've got numbers. But unfortunately, Linking Up can't do much with that ball.
Yeah, but that was good for Linking Up not to go down there. Kind of remember that one because that was a definite chance for Noble to go up 2-0. Joe Freshness, big save. Going to take some help from Sosa. Not going to happen. Noxus puts it down into the upper 90 with force and emphasis. Noble have come out. They are ready to take game 5.
And again, Zombie with a super hard shot on target, forcing the defense to go up off the ground. The ball did get saved, but Noxus was waiting patiently at the top of the box for a touch from the defense. sees that touch, goes in for his opportunity, and they're up by 2, linking up. They want to get one quick to feel comfortable going into the second half.
Yeah, they really got to get a goal here, stop the bleeding, and put one on the board themselves, but it's still Noble as Noxus for Noble into the corner. Sosa, chance at a clear. He's got Shadow pushing out as well. Doesn't see him. Instead, it's going to go down to the corner. Noxus, though, misses. That gives Joe a chance at a shot. It's not on line, but that gives pressure here and positioning for linking up. Big clear for Noxus as it's downfield. Shadow, though, there has Sosa. Joe Freshness needs to get in the play as well. It's a 2-on-2 upfield. Can Shadow get a piece? He does.
He's
Blocks
still
on
up.
that one. Looks for it. Oh, nearly gets it. But there's this pressure from linking up. They've got Joe in the middle. Right now, they're starving Noble, and they need to just continue these rotations, and they may have a chance. Here's now another opportunity up off the ceiling. There's Shadow.
Oh, they keep teasing us, Sam, with all these great plays, but Noxus says, no way, not today. Let us regather ourselves. All 3 members get some boost, but here comes linking up once again, continuing to push down into the offensive half of Noble. They're starting to get heated up in Game 5.
Yeah, you can feel it. They're pressuring Noble over and over. Every chance that linking up half downfield are forcing Noble to make something happen. Here's another one coming back down. Zombie gonna go up. Can he get this down? He's gonna put it right to Shadow, right into the hands of the opponent. Not what he wanted, and that is Shadow. That is the first goal for linking up. This field is starting to tilt.
Oh my goodness, absolutely tilting in the favor of linking up. The continued sustained offense for about a minute straight leads to this goal. They just break down Noble, and eventually they crumble. They just can't weather that storm. And again, in comes linking up, wasting no time after that first goal.
Joe up top, Shadow to the middle. Oh man, that's a dangerous play, but he makes it happen, and that means the pressure still on for linking up. Noxus not gonna get that. Zombie in the net, over to the side. It's a weak clear, and Zombie there, but Shadow as well.
There it is.
Sosa through, doesn't get a touch. Everything linking up right now are doing is right, throwing everything at Noble. They've got all 3 players looking for this transition. It's gonna be up off that top. Zombie booming clear. That is just huge as that ball comes back downfield, but seemingly linking up can do no wrong. Everything they're doing in their power to try and get this game tied up. Here's now Zombie for Noble, has Noxus on the wall. Noxus can't get a piece of that. Instead, it's going to be Shadow into the corner. Shadow whiffs, but he's got both Sosa and Joe Freshness. They're chomping at the bit. They are wanting this play. You can feel it there. Joe down, doesn't get the accuracy. We are under a minute, and the pressure for linking up. They have done everything they can except get that goal. Here's now Joe. This may be the last chance here for linking up. They have definitely got to make something happen as we move down into the 30-second mark. Alpha Kev into the corner. Downfield, linking up. You know they're thinking offense. They are thinking this transition, looking to get set up, try to make this play happen. Shadow going to have to do something there. He can't. Who's going for it, Joe or Shadow? Don't know. Has linking up fizzled out here, or will they get another chance? Here's Sosa up into the air. Sosa going to bounce down. Joe! Oh! Oh! Sosa to Joe. Oh, man, it took them almost the entirety of the game, but they finally get it tied up.
And linking up, forming as a team just at the right second. Game 5, everything on the line. Tie it up with 6 seconds to go, but this kickoff is crucial. Everything on the line for both teams. And a nice challenge there, but let's see what Zombie can do with this ball. He's up, he's put it on target, and a good challenge from Shadow sends us into overtime.
Overtime in game number 5 to see which team's going on into the winner's final. You couldn't write it up any better than this. These 2 teams have given us a show so far. How far will we play into overtime? Joe Freshness onto the wall. Zombie cuts it off, puts it downfield. There's Shadow going to return it through, but knocks this into the center. It's going to go up. Shadow will wait. He's got time to dribble that one out. Joe will follow and put this ball downfield. Zombie to the center with Sosa there. That demo opens it up. Will linking up, make a play. Oh, man, Noxus with a big save. Keeps it going, but look at that cut by Shadow. He's going to keep this play alive. I'm with the egg people right now. I'm in the stands. I'm a fan. I can't handle myself.
Oh, well, look at the pass off the backboard coming straight down top of the
Oh!
box. The demo opens up the goal, and Sosa finishes off the series and puts them in the grand finals.
Can you believe after Noble gets that lead in game 5, it ends up being linking up. They battle back. They get it to overtime, and they take the goal. The pressure, just too much from these players. So good for linking up, and you said it, they're going on into the winners finals to face off against Nefarious, and Noble are down into the lower bracket.
Oh my goodness, what a way to win that series, down by 1 with, what was it, 7 seconds to go in the game, Sam, and just wear Noble down in the last 2 minutes of game 5 and carry the momentum on through overtime. You can't wish for much more when it comes to watching Rocket League games.
Oh, no doubt. And you said it. Wearing them down really was the name of the game because they continued with that pressure. They did not change what they were doing and didn't give up. It looked like it wasn't going to work out. We were down into the last 10 seconds. They had the 1 goal, but it just felt like they weren't getting it. But the pressure, Noble just couldn't get the ball past the midfield line at all. And it just felt like if there's enough clock, linking up are eventually going to get this game tied up, and that's exactly what we saw with 7 seconds to go. They end up taking it in overtime, and what a showing. Deserving now of getting into this grand, this winners final. Not quite the grand final, but they are still undefeated in our tournament. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, both teams, if you missed it before the game started, we were talking about how both teams came in through the pool party yesterday, through the qualifiers, and didn't drop a single game, let alone a series. And we knew we were going to have a match on our hands. We got to game 5, but yeah, how about linking up? So far going 12-2 in this tournament. Just beautiful showing. Just able to come back against adversity as well. Love to see that from a team.
Yeah, and they're not going to have a lot of time at all to rest either, as we're going to put them up against this Nefarious team who's been waiting up in the winners final as well. So linking up, we're going to give them a little bit of chance to break, catch a breather, but they're going to have to dive right in if they want to get over into that grand finals. So we will see guys linking up, coming up against Nefarious here real soon. Do not go anywhere. This is the Rival Esports Pool Party, and we're carrying on.